We're going to begin our discussion of solving systems of equations using matrices by finding what is called the determinant. And so every square matrices has a determinant. And here we have a 2 by 2 matrix, and we would call the determinant of that is a second order determinant. And I'm going to calculate these a couple of ways. One is by using the diagonals, and the second one is by using our calculator. And in a 2 by 2 matrix, really it's probably just as easy, quite frankly, to just use find the determinant by using the diagonals. But when we get to a little bit later, a 3 by 3, I think you're going to find and agree that it's a whole lot easier to use the calculator. So if we're going to find the determinant by the diagonals, I'm going to multiply, when I say diagonals, I'm going to multiply -6 times 8, and then I'm going to subtract from that the product of -7 times 10. So let's see, we would then say that we got -6 times 8 minus -7 times 10. -6 times 8 is -48. And then we got -7 times 10, which is -70. But I got a negative here, so it's going to make those positive. And let's see, -48 plus 70 is 22. So the second order determinant of this matrix right here is 22. Now, we got a second matrix here where we got 7, 5, 9, and -4. If we're going across row, and each row, it's a 2 by 2, it's a square matrix. But we're going to move to the calculator, and we're going to find the determinant using the calculator. All right, so we're going to find the second order determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix using the calculator. And first I'm going to get to the matrix function. So I'm going to hit second, this inverse function, which right above it says matrix. And you can see I've got a couple of matrices in there, but I'm going to edit this. So I'm going to scroll over to edit, and I'm going to hit enter. And we're editing matrix A, so I want to first get the dimensions of this. This is a 2 by 2 matrix, and now I'm going to put in the values. It still has some that I had in there previously, so if you did this fresh, this would all just be blanks. So we got 7, enter, 5, enter, 9, enter, and -4. All right, so there's my matrix. So now I want to hit the quit, second mode, or quit. And I want to go back into matrix, and this time I'm going to choose the math function. And you see this first option here is the determinant. So I'm going to hit enter. It's going to take me to the math screen. And I wanted to find the determinant of matrix A, so I hit second, matrix again, and I'm going to choose matrix A, hit enter. I'm going to close my parentheses, and then I'm going to hit enter. And the second order determinant of that matrix is -73. And let's see, if you think about it, 5 times -4 is -28. 9 times 5 is 45. So we got -28 minus 45. That is -73. And like I say, if you're doing just a 2 by 2 matrix, if you find the determinant of that, it's probably just as easy to use the diagonal. Upcoming, I'm going to do a 3 by 3 matrix. I don't know if I pulled a calculator in on that one or not, but you'll see what it takes to the complexity of it when you're doing diagonals, and at that point I think you're pretty certain you're going to want to use your calculator to find the determinant.